Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. The Yankees lose this series and possibly Max Fried for the season. It's New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go!
Suck.
Yankees.
That's when Buck Martinez started saying, the Yankees aren't a good team.
The Yankees, they're not a good team.
It's New York Minute Sports.
Well, there you have it, folks. Welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to visit the New York Nuts merch store. That's that beautiful blue link underneath the video. But I am in a glass case of emotion. If you watched the game today or if you were at work and this is the first you're hearing about it, Max Fried was taken out of this game in the third inning. When I was watching the broadcast, I noticed Max Fried, his last two starts were shaky at best, was not able to finish his breaking balls. I thought it might have been a blister issue, and that's what I thought it was, because if you remember last year, towards the end of the year, he has a lot of blister issues on his hands, and it almost pushed him out of the All-Star game. So I thought it was blisters, but no, during the broadcast, they come out and they say that Max Fried has left elbow soreness and is going to see a specialist in New York tomorrow. This is legitimately worst case scenario for the New York Yankees. And I don't want to hear that they have pitching, they have Gerrit Cole, Carlos Rodon coming back. We'll get to that. Max Fried is the ace of the New York Yankees. I know with the emergence of Cam Schlittler, he is great, but Max Fried is the stopper. He's got a 13-6 record after a loss for the New York Yankees, and he has been the elder statesman as Rodon and Cole have been out. He is a major cog in the middle of this team, and the Yankees are lackluster at best, even with Max Fried. So it's never good when a guy who had injury concerns earlier in his career with the Atlanta Braves, that's why a lot of teams did not go after him in the offseason, but Max Fried has been one of the most efficient free agencies ever acquired by the New York Yankees as far as the starting pitching position is concerned. And I just want to tell you, if you pray to a tree, pray to Allah, pray to God, whatever you do, make sure you do it tonight and aim it in Max Fried's direction, because even with a slight one of these, you're going to be out for several weeks. Now, Max Fried, I don't know why Boone did not bring in Yarborough right as soon as Max Fried got hurt, because you have all the time in the world to warm up whoever you want after an injury, and it's Aaron Baboon Bubbles Buffoon being a primate, and we'll get to that. I'm going to break down the Yankees in a few minutes. But right now, the Yankees are in DEFCON 5. They're 1-8 against winning teams, and now they're losing against losing teams. The Yankees should beat the Baltimore Orioles 10 out of 10 times, and the Yankees lose the series, and now they're 2.5 games out of first place without the Rays even playing tonight. So when the Rays do play the Blue Jays tonight, if they win, the Yankees will be 3 games out of first place. Will you start listening to me about how these Yankees are not a good team? This is why me and Michael Kay got into it on the phone when they're showing us Randall Gittrick and Trent Grisham's a good player. I was screaming from the mountaintops. I was the canary in the coal mine saying that this is a 500 team for all intents and purposes. Now, what are you going to get back with the Gerrit Cole and Carlos Rodon return? If it's anything like the game that we got in Milwaukee against Carlos Rodon, that's going to be a minus. Then Gerrit Cole, who apparently add mass, get some gas, who's gained some weight to add some miles per hour on his fastball. Who knows what we're going to get back with him? Now, Will Warren and Weathers have been pitching well, and it was looking like we could move one of them to the bullpen because the bullpen is suspect. But now, Will Warren and Weathers are going to be major contributors to this starting rotation with Max Fried going down. Listen, this news just broke. Hopefully, he can come out of it. Maybe it's just a slight little sprain or something like that. But I'm telling you, from watching baseball for so many years, this is not good. Okay? I mean, obviously, Mr. Captain Obvious here, but it's not good when your ace pitcher is going in for elbow soreness. That usually means Tommy John surgery. But now the New York Yankees are a 500 ball club. And you go, Eric, what do you mean by that? They're like 13 to 14 games above 500. Don't believe the hype. And don't be fooled by Brian Trashman and Aaron Baboon Bubbles. Wow! Because when they were winning all these games, they were 1-8 against winning teams. And when they were winning all those games in a row after they split the series with Anaheim, the Houston Astros, the Kansas City Royals, the Boston Red Sox, the Baltimore Orioles before the Yankees sucked. So the Yankees were cleaning up on trash teams, and you can only play the teams in front of you. I get it. But people in the comment section, and respect to my fans, the New York Nut followers, were all over this in the comment section, saying this day in and day out. Don't be fooled by the Yanks. Don't be fooled by these guys with all these wins. And this is exactly what 500 ball clubs do. This is like what the Anaheim Angels do. They'll rip off 8 wins, and then they'll lose 11. Just because teams put big streaks together, it's how you bounce back from a loss after the big streak. The Yankees have 5 players hitting below 215. Okay? Their bullpen is bad, guys. It's bad. Aaron Boone, Bubbles, has already overused this bullpen. And you know what? Let's go back to the beginning of the year. Remember when they got the bright idea to try to outsmart baseball and have a 4-man pitching rotation? Baseball seasons are like a large ship. It takes a long time for them to turn around. And something you do in April can have reverberations all the way in May. The Yankees thought it was a great idea in their infinite wisdom to have 4 starters and run their bullpen out there like crazy. And it does drive me nuts that Aaron Boone every single night uses 5 pitchers or more. There's no pecking order in the bullpen. Our closer is lackluster. Our 8th inning guy is on the back of a milk carton. Cruz is only efficient when his fastball is working and it's falling off a table. And if that's not happening, he has no control, pitches 28 pitches, and he's out of the game. Hedrick's been treated like a rented mule like Anthony Volpe was last year. And Tim Hill has been Tim, King of the Hill, from AutoZone. Employee of the Month every month. Yeah, I got touched up a little bit, but I got some in there on him. Tim Hill's starting to come back to earth. But if you look at it and look at this bullpen, the numbers aren't there. The names aren't there. And I don't know what they're going to do about this to shore up the bullpen, because if you look at the standings in the American League, there's so much parity. Everybody's going to be in this race. Everybody's going to be. Look at the Central. You could be 5 games below 500, be 2 games out of first place. So no one's going to be selling. And then the people that are going to be selling are teams like the Rockies and the Mets, who the Yankees are going to see this weekend. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Mets upset the Yankees this weekend. That's how much the Yankees are reeling. Also, Jazz Chisholm and Trent Grisham. This is why the New York Yankees franchise is failing. Don't be fooled by the 94 wins every year, is because they took a guy like Trent Grisham, gave him a $17 million pay increase, and thought he was going to replicate his insane career year, which was an aberration. And then also the Yankees turn around and say, we don't think guys get hot or streaky. That's why they bench people after having 3 home runs in a game. So they don't think people are lucky, so Trent Grisham gets lucky, and then Jazz Chisholm wants a $300 million contract, talking about 50 home runs and 50 steals, and hasn't done anything this year. No production from third base. No production from second base. You can't play winning baseball like that. And I don't want to hear that the rest of the American League sucks. So what? If your kid comes up and gets a 75 on a test and he goes, well, you know what? Everybody else got 65s. I don't care how everybody else performed on the test. I care how you performed on the test. And the Yankees were cleaning up on bad teams, but now they lose this series to the Orioles and they get shut out today. They made the starter for the Baltimore Orioles, who have no starting pitching, look like Cy Young. They love to do this. It's the Boone swoon because there's no ramifications to their actions when they get back in the dugout from Aaron Boone. These guys don't care if they underperform. If you have a leadoff hitter that hits 167, he hits a 3-run home run, Trent Grisham, in the 6th spot last night. What do? You bring him right off to the leadoff spot today. There's no rhyme or reason to what the Yankees do. Aaron Boone pulls the starters too early. He's too eager to get into the matchups. Early in the year, you use 4 starters and you burn your bullpen out. We don't have enough contact guys as far as hitters. We have too many contact guys in our bullpen as far as pitchers are concerned. We don't have enough swing and miss guys in our bullpen. We don't have a single guy that throws 100 in our bullpen. The answer is going to have to come from inside the house, and the Yankees are going to have to start making moves. Remember the ruthless Yankees that we were talking about, that Michael Kay was talking about? These guys aren't messing around, and if somebody fails, they're going to bring them down. Nope. Nah, that's not the way it works. If somebody fails, they keep getting put into the leadoff position. If somebody fails, they keep getting a starting second base job. If somebody fails and hits 0.87, they're going to be playing third base like Ryan McMahon. No production from the catcher position, no production from third base, no production from second base, injuries, an indecisive primate manager, a bad bullpen, and now a hurting starting rotation with possibly over-the-hill guys coming back. Who knows what you're going to get from Gerrit Cole? Who knows what you're going to get from Carlos Rodon? We already got a taste test, and it wasn't good. This could get ugly really quick. And when they're winning, and the New York Nuts in the comments section are going, this team's not good, and other fans go, what are you talking about? They're winning. They're winning. It's like the foundation of your house is sinking into the ground, and you're like, hey, it's worth $800,000. Yeah, but the foundation's done so. No, it's worth $800,000. Do you notice that the New York Yankees get beat by teams that play baseball? And what I mean by that is teams like the Rays, teams like the Blue Jays, the Los Angeles Dodgers 2 years ago. They put the ball in play and let the Yankees field it. They let the Yankees beat themselves, and that's just what the Baltimore Orioles did, and that's why the Milwaukee Brewers made the New York Yankees look stupid in that series, because that's who the New York Yankees are. They go into this Zombo mode where they get 2 runs a game. They mail it in for about 3 weeks because they know the manager is not going to chew their ass out when they get back into the dugout. The Yankees have a perfect storm brewing of a huge dip in the win column coming up. I can smell it from a mile away. Injuries, bad bullpen, old starters coming back, and a bad manager. This is the run it back Yanks. This is why people were clamoring and Yankee fans were clamoring that they didn't make enough moves in the offseason for bullpen arms. And that slightly lands on Cody Bellinger's shoulders because he dragged his feet about signing that contract when he knew he was going to be a Yankee. And if he really wanted to win a World Series with this franchise, he could have signed up early and we could have got 3 more arms. So listen, man, this is the doom and gloom episode because right here on New York Minute, I'm not going to cherry coat things. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to tell you the exact truth of what's going on in the Yankees. And I'll lose 25 subscribers for putting one episode out where I speak the truth about this team. They're not that good. Period. Stop. I don't know what's going to get this team better. It's going to have Ryan McMahon having a career year, Jazz Chisholm finally hearing the popping sound, and that's his head popping out of his ass. Caballero getting healthy, getting Giancarlo Stanton back in this lineup to lengthen it out, because this team's a lot more dangerous when Giancarlo Stanton's in there, but this is part of his career now. I don't know. I'm fucking bugged out. And I think you should be too, because this could get really bad really quick. And I don't care how bad or how good the New York Mets are. Whenever we play them in Citi Field, they seem to have our number. I think this could get really ugly. But go over to New York Minute Sports, and I will have all the updates for you on Max Fried, and I have the latest always on the New York Yankees. And don't forget to check out this show right here, the New York Minute Sports Show. It's New York sports for New York Nuts, and the Yankees postgame show after every single game every night. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to visit our New York Nuts merch store. That's that beautiful blue line. Under there, all the T-shirts made in the USA, just like yours truly right here. And don't forget to join and become a New York Nut. That's right, folks. The YouTube membership for this channel, where we have exclusive content, live interactive shows where you can call in, and exclusive content for members only. It's only $1.99 a month. You can't beat that with a stick. And if you try, I'd like to watch. So go and sign up for that right now, because I am going to be pouring a lot of content in there that I think you guys are really going to like. It's going to be interactive. We're going to get your opinions. I'm going to put your comments up. It's going to be a New York Nuts madness. And remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. Good night, Canada. Hey, Blue Jays, can you beat the fucking Rays tonight? Bye.